Here you go. Here's Alyssa. Let's see what she has to say.
Alyssa.
Hi.
Recording for Rob has a podcast. First question.
Okay.
Do you respect Turner's decision to evict you?
All right. Do you respect Turner's decision to evict you? Or will you still be friends, even?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. See what she has to say.
No, I don't respect Turner's decision to evict me. I think I was good for his game. I think I was good for his personal life. So I really just don't understand why he voted me out of the house when there's only one more HOH to play that Monty can't play in. So if he had some agreement with him, why did that matter at the end of the day? And I don't understand why that came before our friendship.
What does she mean she's good for his personal life?
She's a good friend.
Okay. All right. I guess a good friend is good for your personal life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely not surprising, but also I think really just hammers home just how much of a mistake that Turner made here.
Mhm.
Not only in just voting her out to begin with, but also in lying to her all the way up until the vote itself and not just having a conversation with her.
Okay. All right. Question number 2 for Alyssa.
Next question. If you could change anything about your game, what would it be?
Okay. I mean, I don't know what she would change. Maybe no Kyle?
Probably something to do with Kyle.
Okay. All right. What would it be if you could turn back time, Alyssa?
If I could change anything about my game, it would be that I stayed with one alliance from the beginning of the game. I was able to strategize with them and make a plan and really work together as a group going forward.
Well, Alyssa, whose fault is that?
Yeah. I mean, that's what you would change.
Mhm.
It's well, if you think about it, it's really Paloma's fault, right?
It was Paloma's fault, but then she had another alliance and told Kyle about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Hindsight 2020. All right. Question number 3 for Alyssa.
Did you feel like you played a floater type game this season?
Okay. Floater.
I mean, she certainly had something to do with floaties, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she floated.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you say that is the game is more floaty, or would you say that not a floater? Okay.
I don't think I played a floater type game. I think just because I didn't win any competitions doesn't make me a floater. I think I had a great social game and I kind of played all sides of the house. I had friends on one side and friends inside the Leftovers Alliance that was fighting for me to stay in this house. So I think my social game took me a step above a floater.
Okay. I feel like that when we debate like what is actually a floater, like I feel like that there's two definitions, and I feel like that the original definition, sort of like the June song of playing a floater game of floating to wherever the power was in the house, that was not Alyssa. That is true. That is fair. That is not Alyssa. As far as the Rachel Riley definition of like floaters get a life vest, the people that are just sort of like floating along, like the Gen City types along the way. I think that was more sounds like Alyssa.
I don't know. I feel like her answer is pretty fair here. I think that she was always trying to work in alliances rather than just kind of like hanging around. The problem is that nobody wanted to work with her.
But she didn't like go out of her way. I feel like if somebody that she wasn't close with won power, she wasn't like up in the HOH room, like trying to hang out with a new person all of a sudden.
Well, that would have been the June kind of floater.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Question number 4 for Alyssa.
After a lot of buildup between you and Kyle this season, how disappointing was it for you that your time with Kyle was so short?
Okay. All right. After a lot of buildup, a lot of building up, how disappointing was it that your time with Kyle was so short?
Yeah. I mean, how satisfied was she with her experience with Kyle? I think.
Can't be very.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It was very disappointing that my time with Kyle was so short. However, I am out of the house now. I will see him in Jury House so we can spend some time together there. And then we can see if we want to spend more time together going forward.
There you go.
Okay. We cut the black, got like a Sopranos ending here. I don't know where this is going. But that being said, kind of thought that we would get that part is over,
Oh, is
No,
that
she's
it? I
no,
thought
no, no.
looks like
Well,
there's
no.
more to the video.
There's still 30 seconds. There's still 30 seconds to go. It looks like so. But the screen does cut to black,
It's all
so I
black.
don't. I don't. I mean, let me play it and see. All right, we come back. It looks like okay.
Okay.
All right, it's just like for whatever reason they put the lens cap on. Okay, but I kind of thought that we would get her to say like, "Hey, like that was over," like whether it was a mistake or whatever. Kind of feel like that she would close the door a little bit more on Kyle.
Yeah, I mean that's certainly how she was talking about it in the house. But maybe a little more political in her answer in interviews.
Okay, all right. Let's see, we should have one more question here for Alyssa.
Did you think it would take Monty more than a few seconds to break the tie, or is that just what you expected?
No, honestly, I
Okay. Did you think it would take Monty more than a couple of seconds to break the tie? All right.
figured that it would only take Monty a few seconds. He had a conversation with me before the live show that he was gonna, if it came down to a tie, he was going to keep Taylor, which I totally understand and respect. They have worked very closely in this game. So I do understand why he felt like he could trust her more and take her further.
Great. That wraps us up for Rob Has a Podcast. Thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Alyssa. All right.